found a campsite checker service that's a game changer. This service will help you find and make campsite reservations as soon as someone makes a cancellation. I've put the service to the test and I'm so excited to share this service with you because, as you know, making campground reservations has gotten very competitive. And this means you're less likely to find an available campsite at your desired campground on the dates you want. Hi, Weekend Warrior family, or if you're new here, I'm Randy. And every Thursday, I help you make big memories in small campers because weekends are just too short. And the service I'm talking about is CampNab. CampNab allows you to nab reservations at sold-out campgrounds. CampNab scans these sold-out campground websites. And when a cancellation becomes available, they'll send you a campsite reservation alert notice. Let me show you how slick it is. To set up a campground reservation alert, you enter the name of the park. So let's enter Yosemite National Park. If there's more than one campground at a park, you can choose which campgrounds you want to monitor also. You can even select specific campsites to monitor. This could be really helpful if you have a favorite campsite and want to know if it becomes available. If available, you can also filter by the type of campsite you want to make a reservation at. Because we have an RV, I'm going to choose standard and RV. Next, choose the length of your RV. Then select your arrival date and the number of nights you want to make a reservation for. Once you click Add Scan, that's it. CampNab will now monitor this campground for you and notify you via text message when there's a cancellation so you can grab it. I just planned an 11-day camping trip in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. In fact, I've got a video coming up that will show you how to make multiple campground reservations on an extended camping trip. But in this video, I shared how excited and how much I wanted to camp at the 12-mile beach campground. This campground has gorgeous waterfront campsites on Lake Superior. But like a lot of great campgrounds, this campground was booked during the dates I wanted to make my reservations for. So I found an alternative campground and kind of moved on because I didn't think I had any other options. But then I discovered CampNab and I created an alert using CampNab for this campground on my desired dates. A couple of days later, I received a text message that a campsite had just become available at this campground. The text took me straight to the campground reservation website where I could view the campsite details. So I booked it and I was so thrilled. Now that's slick. Before I shared CampNab with you, I really wanted to put the service to the test. Let me show you the results. This is my CampNab dashboard where I can view all my active scans. 6 days ago, I chose 15 popular campgrounds to monitor, and all of these campgrounds were sold out for the following weekend. These campgrounds included the Grand Canyon National Park, Bahia Honda State Park, Zion National Park, and others. And these were the campsite reservation alerts that I received. In 6 days, I received 14 campsite cancellation alerts for the Grand Canyon National Park. I also received 4 campsite cancellation alerts for the Bahia Honda State Park, 31 for Zion National Park, 17 for Joshua Tree National Park, 2 for Yosemite National Park, 8 for Dead Horse Point State Park, 16 for Peninsula State Park, and 8 for Jay Cook State Park. Out of the 15, there were just 2 I didn't receive any alerts for, and these were at the Grayton Beach State Park and the El Dorado Canyon State Park. This is why I'm so excited to share this with you. It appears that a lot of people really do make camping reservations and then cancel them for one reason or another. I have to tell you, it was really fun getting the CampNab text message alerts. It was kind of like I was winning the lottery. If you're as excited about the service as I am a CampNab affiliate, and I'll leave a link in the video description below with all the details and where you can get hooked up with the service too. And I'm going to be talking about pricing coming up. Now, let's take a look at where and what type of campgrounds CampNab can make campsite reservation alerts for you. They scan campgrounds throughout the United States and Canada. These campgrounds include national, state, provisional parks, and all campgrounds that can be booked via Recreation.gov and Reserve America. So that's a pretty good list. Their current campground count is about 3,200 parks, 7,000 campgrounds, and hundreds of backcountry permits. The list of all the campgrounds that they service can be found on their website, and I'll leave a link to that page in the video description below. When I spoke to Eric, one of the owners of Camp NAB, he told me that he started this service because him and his family were frustrated making campground reservations. So thanks, Eric. He also shared some comments and some suggestions. He said it was important to note that their service doesn't reserve the campsite for you, but rather they'll send you an alert when a cancellation has been found, and then you can click on the link and make the campground reservation yourself. Also, if there isn't a cancellation or no one makes a cancellation, you're not going to get any alerts. He also said that there are no guarantees, but they do see a lot of cancellations over the season. And when you do get an alert, act fast, because others are looking for these spots too. He also said that the further you start planning and the earlier that you make your campsite reservation alerts, the better your odds. Camp NAB offers a variety of pricing options, including a pay-per-use choice, or you can choose a monthly plan starting at just $10. They also offer yearly plans that save you 25%, and the annual plans start at $90. This flexible pricing is great if you camp just a couple times a year, or if you're a full-timer, you can find a plan to maximize your campsite reservation alerts. If you have any questions about which plan might be right for you, let me know in the comments section below and I'll try to help you out. If you're finding this information valuable, please let me know by hitting the subscribe button located right below this video. This is your way of letting me know that you are finding this information helpful, and your opinion means the world to me, so thank you.